Hi, everyone. It's nearly Thanksgiving, so what better way to give thanks than to celebrate the honored contributions of our colleagues? Now, for those of you who are new to the department, before COVID, we hosted an annual Spring Fling event. This was our yearly chance to get together, share a meal, and recognize colleagues who've gone above and beyond. Well, the pandemic has necessarily put a temporary halt to the Spring Fling, but you know what? It can't prevent us from celebrating our colleagues. So, in this season of giving thanks, I invite you to grab the beverage of your choice, sit back, and enjoy DFM Awards 2021.
I'm Jeff Lewis. I nominated Heather Banks for a Clinician of the Year for several reasons. She is modest. She quietly works a 1.0 clinical FTE. When I think of my interactions with her in 2020, which was not the easiest year, I can hear a voice in my mind saying, "Just let me know where you need me, Jeff." I'm so grateful I can count on her calm, flexible presence in our clinic. She makes us look good. Congratulations, Dr. Banks.
I'd like to say thank you for the honor of being awarded the Clinician of the Year for the Department of Family Medicine. Thank you to Jeff Lewis, who is our medical director in Boulder, who nominated me. Thank you to all my colleagues in Boulder, who are wonderful. I'm fairly new to the department, and I think that this is a great place to work, and I thank the department for all of their help and support during this last year, which has been so difficult with trying to deliver healthcare in the midst of a global pandemic. And I think that we've done a really quite good job in the department. And once again, thanks to all the folks at the main campus and at the department for your assistance and your support.
I am honored to present Dr. Amy English with the Clinician Leadership Award. I've known Amy for 10 years now, and over this last year have been able to observe her leadership of AF Williams, which is a very busy, large clinic of over 50 providers and over 40,000 visits annually. During the pandemic, Amy provided amazing leadership and guidance to us as faculty and the staff and all of our patients. And while doing that, has kept ongoing clinical innovations around things as ER follow-up coordinators, medical legal partnership, developed our new workflows for a sick clinic to take care of our patients with COVID, and completed the IHQSC course with a focus on improving our scheduling and access. So on top of that, Amy is an amazing, bright, talented, full scope family physician and totally deserving of this award. Congratulations, Amy.
Thank you to the Academy, and by the Academy, I mean AF Williams providers, especially Corey, Linda, and Jen, for nominating me for DFM Clinician of the Year. I think it's not a surprise that it's been a really, really challenging time. And it was in particular a time when I had to make a lot of clinical leadership decisions quickly without a lot of buy-in or without knowing how things would be received by our AF Williams providers, and sometimes choosing what's best for providers over patients and vice versa. And so it's definitely been the hardest year I've had as medical director, and it was really really nice to get your vote of confidence and support through this nomination and award. So thank you very much.
So I nominated Lauren for this award, and I am so excited that she won. She is a pleasure to work with and the best associate director I could hope for. And I really can't imagine how we would have made it through this most challenging of times without her support and wisdom. She has helped with myriad projects and clinical endeavors, teaching endeavors, all sorts of challenging clinical situations, administrative support. And I just really hope that this recognition will help Lauren to know how much we appreciate her for who she is and all she does, and that she is just worth her weight in gold.
Well, I feel very honored and deeply humbled to be recognized for this award, particularly during such a challenging time when I know my amazing physician colleagues are being called on to do such important and challenging work. I'm so grateful to Chandra Brown-Levy, who nominated me for this award. She's a wonderful human, and I feel very fortunate to get to work with her. In addition to the other brilliant and compassionate people in our department, and most importantly, the people that we care for, who inspire me and help me grow as a clinician so that I can continue to help positively impact their lives. Thank you.
I'm so happy to have nominated Dr. Rayanna Simcoe for the Rising Star in Clinical Medicine, and I'm thrilled she won. Not only is she a tremendous clinician that I get to witness her in action every day, interacting with her patients, she's also created educational structures like our procedure clinic at Lowry Family Health Center, which has already doubled from once to twice a month, and the residents love it. So really, congratulations. What a well-deserved award.
Thank you so much. This is such a huge honor. And thank you to the Denver Health Department of Family Medicine and to the leadership team at Lowry, who's been so supportive and encouraging for me here early in my career.
Well, I was really pleased to see Miriam win the award for Researcher of the Year. We're really blessed to have Miriam in our department. First of all, many biostatisticians do not have the kind of expertise that Miriam has. She really knows how to do primary care research analysis. She's one of the top researchers in the country in this regard. And second, Miriam makes herself available and useful. And she's always kind, she's helpful, she, is there for us. And everyone should know that almost every successful funded grant that comes out of this department has Miriam to thank for contributing to it happening.
Oh, I just mainly want to say thanks to all my colleagues and friends at the Department of Family Medicine. Great department, great research program, just so many talented and dedicated people and supportive people. And I'm just so honored to be part of this wonderful group. And thank you.
So many in our department don't know Brooke yet, but you should. She's a rising star in research because she has what it takes to be successful in research. She's hardworking, she's thoughtful, and she's so generous. She studies and cares about populations that have gone through hardships and suffer special burdens due to race, poverty, and other injustices. And she's been successful in receiving several grants already so far. As the new director of the Qualitative and Mixed Methods Core at Accords, and through her teaching and mentoring, she is just a delight to work with. And we're really fortunate to have Brooke in our department.
Thank you so much for this award. I'm very honored to receive the Rising Star in Research Award. Thank you to my mentors, my department, and also those of you that have supported me along the way. Thank you.
I nominated Mary Fisher for her award for the work that she does as a partner with me in leading SNOCAP and her community engagement work as well. Mary is someone that's passionate about improving health through projects that build on the relationships we have with practices and communities all around Colorado. She's always thinking 3 to 5 steps ahead, creatively imagining ways that we can improve on this important work. In addition, she cares about the details and thinking about not just what we could do, but how we can best pull it off. Mary brings a ton of enthusiasm and joy to the job and makes working with her a real pleasure for everybody on the team. Congratulations, Mary. This award is very well deserved.
I'm incredibly grateful to have received this award, and I want to thank my SNOCAP team who nominated me. I'm very appreciative for everyone that I work with and for receiving this award this year.
I nominated Dr. Corey Lyon for the Teacher of the Year award, but honestly, I think he should win the Teacher of the Decade, or maybe even century. This is because no one has ever deserved this award more than Corey. Being an educator is part of the warp and weave of Dr. Lyon, and what obviously brings him joy. He shows up daily excited to teach, advise, and mentor medical students, residents, and even fellow faculty. You can find him bringing his own special mix of evidence-based and humor-based teaching to our clinics, classrooms, and inpatient service. Beyond face-to-face teaching, Corey also is active regionally and nationally, serving educational leadership roles with the Colorado Academy of Family Physicians and STFM. I believe we are truly blessed to have the lion of an educator at our Department of Family Medicine.
Thank you so much. I am honored, grateful, and extremely humbled to be recognized as Teacher of the Year. I'm so lucky and fortunate to be surrounded by amazing faculty in our residency and the department, and to be recognized among that group of talented leaders and physicians and teachers. I'm extremely grateful. So thank you for this recognition, and it is truly an honor for me. Thank you.
I'm so pleased to have nominated Roxy Ratty for Rising Star in Education. Roxy is an amazing young faculty member. Since joining Denver Health full-time, she's continued to teach residents at Lowry and at the University and Denver Health inpatient family medicine services. She's also taken a role to champion our faculty development at Denver Health, leading our scholarship meetings, working with Corey to involve Denver Health faculty in writing FPINs and Dive for Pearls, and has recently started up an outpatient M&M at Lowry. In addition, she is our EPIC champion and eager to help residents and even faculty learn skills on how to document appropriately and efficiency. Thanks you so much, Roxy, for all your contributions to the residency and to Lowry Clinic.
I am so grateful to accept this award as Rising Star in Education. I am so lucky to work in a place surrounded by people with shared values who make me better every single day. I have the most amazing colleagues and mentors, both at Denver Health and the university, and am so grateful to have just the best job in the world and have the opportunities to work with people and residents that are passionate about scholarship and education and want to make family medicine and medicine for our patients better all the time. So thank you.
It's my pleasure to congratulate Dr. Wendy Madagasky on receiving the award for education innovation. Wendy has been an amazing representative of the Department of Family Medicine in all corners of the campus away from the Department of Family Medicine. Her leadership with the interprofessional education program and with the Foundations of Doctoring curriculum have been amazing. Her investment in the individual students carries forth to her work at the highest levels of curriculum development. She's constantly seeking to improve processes and goes through formal acts on a regular basis to make that happen. She's mentored numerous faculty members from the Department of Family Medicine to join into the OME world. I'm one of them. I'm forever grateful, and we should all be grateful
that Wendy's been in our department and continues to provide leadership in corners of the school that some of us don't even know exist. So congratulations, Wendy.
I am so delighted to receive this award from the Family Medicine Department. Family medicine is my home, and I've been doing a lot of work for family medicine, promoting our values, both at the undergraduate level and on campus broadly. So this award is really a privilege to receive from my family. Thank you to Deb, as well as to others that have been a part of Foundations of Doctoring and IPE for recognizing me and for allowing me to serve you all. Thank you.
It is my privilege to nominate Lori Lemmel for Staff Member of the Year. Lori has done exceptional things for our fellowship. She's really taken our program to the next level. Some of the pieces of the fellowship we had kind of had on autopilot, and Lori's really taken everything to the next level with new ideas and new ways she wants to improve things. She's calm, she's dedicated, she's compassionate. Our fellows kind of look up to her as a mother figure, and they always check in with her when they have issues, and she's constantly checking in on them. And I know she really wants to have our program be the best in the country. She's always looking at other programs and looking and see how we can improve and how we can really be the best in the country. And I really don't know what myself and our fellowship and the Department of Family Medicine would do without her.
Thank you, Jack, for nominating me for this, for the Staff of the Year award. And more importantly, thank you for your trust and your respect that you show me on a daily basis. I'm really, really proud of all of the hard work that we've done to move the fellowship to the next level. And it has been a really wonderful opportunity to learn and grow with all of the people in the Department of Family Medicine and the sports medicine team. I look forward to working with you for many, many years to see where we go from here. Thank you, everyone.
I am very pleased to have nominated Catherine LeMay for Staff Member of the Year. I'm also very honored to be able to present this award to her, as she has won it this year. So there is no doubt in my mind that without Catherine, the third year Family Medicine Primary Care Clerkship would have failed this year. COVID brought significant challenges to all areas of the Department of Family Medicine, and definitely brought new challenges to the area of teaching medical students clinical medicine. Many of our sites were unable to host students due to institutional restrictions, inadequate supply of PPE, lack of ability to appropriately socially distance in clinic, and the list goes on and on. But despite all of these obstacles, despite all of these hurdles, multiple emails from sites saying no, 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 Catherine continued to push, and she successfully was able to find sites for all of our students this last year. She continues to make my job easier, and as a coordinator and a staff member, that is what I look forward to in working with her. And I am just thrilled that that she was able to receive this award this year.
I just want to say that I'm really grateful to the UME team and for the recognition of hard work in a really tough year. I feel really lucky to be in the Department of Family Medicine, and I'm looking forward to the future challenges in undergraduate education.
It's my honor to have nominated Kristen Crisp for Staff Member of the Year for the department. Kristen's been a tremendous team member since she joined the department, but she played a particularly important role for our practice innovation program as we have navigated our way through the COVID-19 pandemic. She plays a key role in organizing and managing our efforts across most of our projects, always improving our work processes, our communications, and our overall organization. Kristen is a critical part of the glue that holds our program together, and she deserves recognition for her work over the years, but especially during this chaotic, disrupted past year and a half now. Kristen, congratulations, and thanks for a job that has been extremely well done for years.
I just want to say thanks to my team for this recommendation.
I feel very lucky to work with this passionate and dedicated group of kind people, especially through the crazy transitions of the last couple of years, and I hope to continue the work for many more years to come.
I am so honored and excited to be here today to give the award for promoting health equity to Carrie Mader. Carrie both embodies the ideals and possesses the leadership necessary to promote health equity not only in the community, but in our residency programs, department, and beyond. With her leadership in primary care, Carrie Mader takes an equity lens to all the work that she does and truly understands community engagement. She has the unique skill of being able to identify a problem, engage the right stakeholders, and create positive, sustainable change, something very few people have. As a resident, she co-founded the Dawn Clinic, a free clinic in Aurora, and is now the current associate medical director. At Dawn, their mission is to empower the underserved and inspire future healthcare leaders and transform Aurora's health. Carrie has been at Dawn every step of the way and has helped lead the change in expanding their services. Carrie's also taking on the role of educating the next generation of residents, as she has been one of the co-leaders of the Population Health and Community Engagement base curriculum for the residency program. She was sad when she had to step down to take an even more important role in being promoted and named to be the Clinical and Education Innovation Director for the Aurora Commons, where she'll take an equity lens to all her work she does there for a community that has been greatly underserved for way too long. Thank you, Carrie, for all you do, and you are incredibly well deserving of the Promoting Health Equity Award.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to Cleveland and the other people that supported recognizing me for the Promoting Health Equity Award. I think the second I found out, I texted and said thank you, because this work is something that I feel called to do, and I don't need to be thanked, but it felt really, really nice to be honored, so thank you.
Hi, I'm Tamara Oser, and I nominated Jody Haltrop for the Mentorship Award, and here's why. Jody goes above and beyond to support the researchers in our department. She shares ideas, fosters collaborations, explores resources, reviews our proposals, creates innovative programs, and is always willing to make herself available to help us. Research can be a scary and frustrating career path at times, and Jody has a magical way of making you feel supported and inspired enough to persevere. Thank you, Jody, for all that you do.
So, wow, thanks so much. It's really nice to get an award, but I'm really thrilled to get to do the mentoring that I do. I just love our people, and I guess it shows. I'd like to share two quotes that are my favorite that I use a lot, and one that keeps me going and serving others, which is a modification to one by Aisha Siddiqui, and that is, be the person the younger you needed. So if I can make someone else's life better in the way that I would have appreciated or benefited by, I want to do it. And the other hopefully inspires others to be involved in research or other ways of pushing improvement. It's from A League of Their Own. It's supposed, and that is, it's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great. So thanks again.
Janet Meredith richly deserves an award for excellence in mentoring. I believe she may have just been the most effective and productive mentor we have had in this department ever. Presently, she mentors about 70 students on 8 community-based projects. Over the past 10 years, she has worked with over 150 students. She generally picks them up on their MS1 year and stays with them for 4 years, and sometimes longer. The evaluations of her mentoring and of the projects she coaches them through are exceptionally positive. I have read many evaluations that cited Janet as their most important teacher, and the work they did with her as the most meaningful experience in all of their medical school education. For this and other reasons, Janet deserves this mentoring award.
Thank you so much for the mentoring award. It means so much to me. And even more than that, thank you for letting me do this work with the students. It's absolutely wonderful and I love it.
When primary care practices across the state were nearly broken by the COVID crisis, Pete Smith rose to the occasion. Practices were in desperate need of answers and supplies and ideas, and Pete stepped in and organized a virtual bucket brigade. He networked roughly 1,000 practices together, gave them a forum where they could help one another with problems that were arising every day. He made himself available to deal with new problems as they arose and connected clinics and clinicians with one another. I bet I heard from 10 or 15 practices about how helpful Pete was for them. Pete's own job had become more demanding during this time, but he kept himself available for months, almost a year, until the demand died down and things stabilized somewhat across the state. For this work, Peter Smith deserves a commendation for special service. Thank you, Pete.
Over the last year, which has been extraordinarily challenging for all of us, Deanna Schroeder has shined as a beacon of encouragement and a missionary of compassion. She is undoubtedly worthy of super special recognition. And I'm not the only one who says so. Here are some words that our colleagues have used to describe her: caring, compassionate, dedicated, hilarious, responsible, effective, creative, wonderful. Family medicine is blessed to have her on our team, especially during such difficult times when the significance of our healing mission has never been more important. Deanna Schroeder has a heart without borders. Cheers, Deanna.
Thank you for this recognition. It's very humbling, and I know everyone has worked really hard over the last couple of years, particularly our clinicians. I am humbled and blessed to work with such an amazing group of people, and I really appreciate this recognition. Thank you.
On behalf of the clinical affairs team and our department, I want to express our appreciation for our virtual health champions and our information technology professionals, as they are the recipients of special recognition for their efforts in 2020. As COVID-19 took hold, their efforts were Herculean at meeting the challenges posed to both our patients and our providers. As the pandemic took hold, they worked through barriers around technology, provider acceptance, resources, and billing issues to allow us to rapidly implement telehealth in a way that had never been done before. That included behind-the-scenes planning, that included on-the-ground coordination, and our IT team literally made steps into our clinics, bringing technology from the department in a way that allowed our providers to continue with their mission in taking care of people with very few interruptions in care. We learned how to do new things, we learned how to do different things, and with all of the work that they did, combined with the work they had done before to prepare us for moving to telehealth, we achieved a state that we thought was impossible prior to the pandemic. In February of 2020, our department completed 69 virtual visits. In March, our department completed 2,600 virtual visits. And in April of 2020, we completed 5,200 virtual visits. Such a rapid expansion of services that wouldn't have been possible except for the Herculean efforts of the team. Thanks so much.
And now here's one for an irreplaceable member of the clinical affairs team, Chris Mullen. The clinical affairs team, along with the leadership of the Family Medicine Inpatient Service, would greatly appreciate the opportunity to share our gratitude for all of Chris's work and caring she provided the residents and faculty on the FMIS. And we desire the department to recognize her for all of her efforts. Done. Congratulations, Chris.
I am so honored
to recognize the inpatient family medicine teams for both University Hospital and Denver Health through the pandemic. You guys are my heroes. You did so much to care for patients during the pandemic, which is continuing to this day. You guys put yourself in the way of harm. You stepped up. You learned about this new disease that none of us knew anything about. You learned to take care of these patients. You were so busy, and you continue to just accept new and more patients all the time. And you kept changing all your protocols because everything changed every single day. You also, during this time, you worked together and created a team in ways that we hadn't really seen before. But you kept taking care of the patients that we always have, and you delivered babies. That's a really big deal when you're trying to take care of COVID patients and deliver babies. You all did this with grace and honesty and grit. You have done this not just for the first surge when we were all so scared, but you've done it through every surge since then. And this is the worst one that we're in right now, and you've continued to step up. Many of you have volunteered for extra shifts and find it kind of fun to be able to do that. So I deeply, deeply appreciate all the work that you have done. Every single one of you is an honor for us to recognize you, and we appreciate the work that you've done. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the award winners. We're so proud of you and what you've accomplished. It's people like you that make this such a great department and enable us to do the great work that we do. And hopefully next year we'll be able to get together and celebrate our awards and awardees in person. Congratulations again.